plenty hot down there.
Yeah, it's not exactly Alaska up here.
Hey, Chuck, take a look. What do you make of it?
It's a heck of a place to get a flat tire.
Yeah. I wonder what they're doing so far off the main highway.
Maybe we ought to go down and take a look.
Wait a minute. What if they're escaped convicts using the warden as hostage?
Uh-oh, here we go again. And this isn't really the desert, but the Red Sea.
Yeah, and we're a submarine.
Thank heavens you came along.
What's the matter, car trouble?
The water ran out. Its motor burned up. Ain't even worth fixing. I ain't never seen one of them up close before. Never could understand how you can make them go up and down like an elevator.
How do you happen to be so far off the main highway?
Oh, we was heading for Las Vegas, and I thought I remembered a shortcut to Highway 73. Just trying to save a few miles, that's all.
We're eloping.
No kidding.
It ain't good for nothing. I don't know why God made this wasteland. Back in Iowa, where I come from, the dirts were growing. I've been living here in Dogman a few months now. Ever since Pa died, me and Ma went to settle in Dogman. We got relatives there, Ma's sister. If it wasn't for Ma and her, I'd still be back in Iowa.
Shall we get going?
Oh, we have a couple of small suitcases.
I'll get them, honey.
By the way, I'm Chuck Martin. This is P.T. Moore.
My name is Sandy Holt.
Hi, Sandy.
Bob Nelson.
Nice to meet you, fellas. Hey, honey, why don't you go with these fellas over to the helicopter? I'll get the other suitcase. I hope the vultures get you. I bet my Ma would get a big boot out of riding in this here thing.
Maybe we can take her up sometime. Say, we passed right over Dogman on the way to the airport. You want us to drop you off?
No, I don't think that'd be a very good idea. You see, Sandy, she's still a minor.
My folks think I'm too young to get married. I'm only 17.
And my ma got married when she was 16. Didn't do her no harm at all. She raised 4 kids, and she's still strong as an ox. Getting married early didn't hurt her one bit.
Would it be convenient for you to land us some other place?
Well, won't your folks be worried?
Probably.
Now, I just don't understand it. Now, Sandy's as sound as a dollar. She's healthy and pretty, and she's strong as an ox.
Look, you're forgetting she's only a girl, and a minor at that. They've got different laws for human beings than cattle. Come on, I'll help you in. You first, honey. She'll sit on your lap. Oh, I know what she sees in him.
Muscles. It's got to be muscles.
This thing ain't got no wings. Don't make no sense at all being able to fly like this without wings. How come that's so, mister?
Well, it's kind of complicated.
It must be. You like it, honey?
Fine, just fine.
Yeah, honey, you look as sick as a chicken that's strung up waiting for the act. Come on now, sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. Ain't got too much to do. We sure would appreciate it if you could drive us to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
What?
Sorry to inconvenience you, buddy, but Las Vegas is 200 miles in the opposite direction.
Bob doesn't mean to take advantage of you. We appreciate all you've done. You can drop us where you suggested, in Dogwood.
helicopter 75 Bravo calling San Bernardino Radio. Come in, please.
San Bernardino Radio, over.
San Bernardino Radio, would you contact Longwood Field and tell them our arrival has been delayed? Move the ETA up about 25 minutes, over.
Roger, 75 Bravo.
Where are you now, over? We're about 7 miles east of Dogman, over.
Dogman, hold on. There's an all-points bulletin on release. A 1949 or 50 blue sedan carrying 2 suspects, male and female. Male about 25, dark hair. Female about 18 to 20, blonde hair, Caucasian. The suspects are reported to have committed robbery and murder near Dogman early this morning. Keep your eyes peeled.
Thank you, San Bernardino Radio. Report received. This is 75 Bravo, out. Say, we're getting pretty low on gas. We better stop to refuel.
Never mind, mister. I know what they told you on that there radio. They told you about the liquor store killing.
Killing?
And now the cops are hunting for Sandy and me, and we didn't do nothing, did we, Sandy?
Nothing.
See, we was afraid to tell you who he was this morning when you picked us up. We was afraid of what you might do.
Do? What can we do? We don't have any choice. We got to turn you in.
Well, after Sandy and I tell you what happened, if you still got a mind to turn us in like you say, you can. But I swear, we didn't even touch that there man.
What did happen, anyway?
Well, last night, Sandy and I decided to go to Las Vegas to get married. We was driving for a while, and we stopped at a liquor store to pick up some soda pop. We was drinking the pop when a man comes in the store. Before we know it, he's holding the store up. He starts fighting with the other man. The man fell. And he ran out. And the man was dead. We got scared and started running out of the store when some customers come up. And we almost knocked him over.
Why didn't you call the police?
We were afraid. All we wanted to do was get out of there. I know you're right, mister. I should have gone to the police. I don't know, with Sandy's folks being against our elopement and everything. I don't know, we just ran away. Ain't that the truth, Sandy?
That is the truth.
I swear, fella, every word I tell you is gospel truth. I know we've done a bad thing, and I know it got us into a mess of trouble. Yeah, fellas, you gotta help us. You just gotta. It wasn't an hour after we left that there liquor store that we heard on the car radio that the police were looking for us. We got up the main highway mighty fast. We took that old dirt road across the desert. Well, that's where you fellas picked us up.
I tell you, Bob, I think the only thing you can do is you and Sandy turn yourselves in. Tell the police your whole story. If you're telling the truth, everything will be all right.
Sure. You may have gotten all fouled up, but anyone will understand why you got panicky.
You fellas think so?
Sure.
No question about it.
Maybe it'd be better if you just landed us, forget you ever saw us, okay?
No, we can't do that. I'll tell you what we will do. We'll go to the police with you. That's the best way.
Well, I'll do whatever you fellas say. I sure got a funny feeling about it.
Oh, in a few days, you'll be laughing about this. It'll be just like a bad dream.
I can tell you one thing, mister. I can sure live without it.
At least in Dogman, you'll be near family and friends.
Oh, that makes good dirt sense. What do you think, honey?
Whatever you say, Bob.
You sure ain't doing much talking, honey. Well, say, fellas, my ma ain't too well. Would it be much out of your way to land near our house so I can kind of break the news to her first? I'd sure appreciate it. Honest, fellas, she ain't too good. It'll only take a few minutes, and my girl here could call her folks from Ma's house.
Okay, we'll do that.
seen Ma's house from up here, but I think that's it there.
We'll land right in the backyard.
Okay. This here airplane, I mean helicopter, it makes so much noise it just might scare Ma to death. You think your fellas could quiet it down a bit? Minutes, fellas. I'll put Ma to rest, and then Sandy can call the folks, okay?
Okay, but don't be too long, huh?
5 minutes. I bet your Ma makes me bring out a glass of cold lemonade.
We can use it.
Prove their story. Instead of being married by the judge, they're liable to end up in front of him with handcuffs on. You know, it's been 10 minutes.
I could sure use that glass of lemonade.
Let's go in.
Now they're gone.
Where's your son?
Son? What are you talking about? I haven't a son.
No sign of them. You search up this way and I'll look that. Maybe they're hiding.
Help! 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 Help!
That garage. What happened?
I was just back in my car at the garage when they came, this boy and girl. They took my car and locked me in the garage.
What kind of a car was it?
A 1958 two-door hardtop.
Are you hurt?
No. Holy smoke, my shotgun's in that car.
Was it loaded?
No, I never carry a loaded gun in the car. It's against the law.
Well, that's good news.
But there are some shells in the glove compartment. I was just going to drive over to the gunsmith shop to have the gun patterned. I planned on going hunting tomorrow. I put the shotgun on the floor behind the front seat last night so I wouldn't forget to have it done.
Can I use your phone?
Yes, in the kitchen.
Give me the sheriff, quickly.
You know, I've got a feeling I've seen that girl before. As a matter of fact, I've seen him, too. Wait. I've seen them in town.
Hello, Sheriff. This is Chuck Martin, the helicopter pilot out of Longwood Field. I think we've gotten involved with that young couple wanted for the liquor store murder last night. Yeah, they just made off in a 58 two-door hardtop. That's a long story, Sheriff. Just a minute. Where are we?
West end of Dongman, Highway 34. Tell him Elsie David's house. He knows it.
We're at Elsie David's house on Highway 34. She said you'd know it. Well, if we hurry, we might be able to spot him from the helicopter. We'll keep tuned to your radio band. What is it? 116.2. Right, Sheriff. Oh, and Sheriff, they're armed. They have a shotgun. Right. Come on.
Chuck, wait a minute. You mind coming with us? You'll know your car.
Sure. I hope they don't do anything to my car.
Frankly, I'm more worried about what he might do with your shotgun.
Boy, we sure led with our chins this time.
We sure did.
There's only two main roads out of Dogman, either east or west. Side roads are mostly dirt, lead up into the hills. That's where I do a lot of hunting, where I plan on going hunting tomorrow. You know, I admit Dogman's a one-horse town, but there's a lot to say for it. Good place to live.
He's got a good head start.
About 10 minutes.
That car of mine's mighty fast, 290 without straining itself.
Why'd you call the sheriff, BT?
Yeah. Helicopter 75 Bravo to Dogman Sheriff car. Come in, please.
This is the
Sheriff's car, number 4. Go ahead.
We are proceeding along the highway eastbound at low altitude. Where are you?
I'm also heading east on Highway 34. Highway westbound out of Dogman, covered by roadblock. Are you armed?
No, Sheriff, we're not. Over.
I will follow as close as possible. Keep in touch.
Wilco, 75 Bravo out. No sight of them.
Well, the earth couldn't have swallowed them. They have to be somewhere. If they are, we'll find them. Boy, oh boy, did he play us for suckers. That baby face.
I could have sworn he was as honest as Abe Lincoln.
Hey, look.
I got away from him. Thank heavens I got away from him. The car ran out of gas up there. Well, the gasoline attendant was putting gas in the car. I ran to the ladies' restroom and locked the door. Bob tried to break it down. He couldn't. Then I heard him drive away. I got out of the restroom and saw when he attended that poor boy. He's unconscious. I ran up the highway trying to get help.
Where's your boyfriend now?
He drove that way.
Nobody can be this good an actress, Chuck.
Oh, you've got to believe me. When you picked us up from the desert, Bob warned me that if I told the truth, he'd kill me. If it was the last thing he'd do on this earth, he'd get me. I knew he meant it. I was afraid. You don't know him like I do. He killed that poor liquor store man. Hit him over the head with a hammer until he was dead.
Let's take her back to the service station. Have her wait for us.
No, I've been fooled enough for one day. Get in the copter, Sandy. You're coming with us. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute, look.
Here's the girl, Sheriff. She claims her boyfriend robbed a gas station up here a ways and then headed east.
She says the attendant's pretty badly injured.
Well, I'll call an ambulance.
Good, we'll get going.
I'll follow. Keep in touch.
Right.
Get in the car.
My car, there it is.
Bravo to Sheriff's car. 75 Bravo to Sheriff's car. Come in, please.
Go ahead, 75 Bravo.
We have suspect in view. He's speeding along Highway 34. We're going to try to cut him off. Over.
Use caution. We'll follow. Keep in contact.
From the highway onto a dirt road, headed north.
Silver Lake Road.
Silver Lake Road.
off the road. We might be able to stop him. Helicopter like a cowboy handles his pony. If we can turn him onto that road just ahead, I think we got it. We're headed into Sage Canyon.
Sheriff, we've turned him again. We've headed him up into Sage Canyon.
Roger. Have you in view. We'll follow.
If you can turn him right at that next road, he'll be in for an awful surprise. If that ends into a rock wall.
I'll do the best I can.
Shotgun.
Big man with a gun. You wouldn't be so fat if I had a gun. Hero!
Come over here, Sheriff. I want to show you something.
Come on, let's go.
You had a gun, boy. All the time. I'll tell you something, Sheriff. This is the last time we ever pick up a hitchhiker. It can change your whole life.